Good morning, Castaic. I'm your host, Chase Oliveira, and yes, this is the very last episode of 2020. The year is finally coming to an end, and we are here to celebrate. On this week's show, you'll learn about the history of a Christmas song, bake cookies, understand how to properly wrap gifts, and much, much more. Get ready, because Good Morning Castaic starts right now. Wake up for an adventure, coyotes, and happy holidays with this episode's host, Chase Oliveira, and special reports by Dunstan Lyogo, Blythe Walker, Torin Rikers, Amanda Lee, Andy Rubio, and Jacob Calderon. And don't forget, coyotes, this is Good Morning Castaic. Did you know the song Jingle Bells was originally titled One Horse Open Sleigh? Well, to get our episode started off on the right Christmas spirit, we're going to let Dunstan Lyogo and Blythe Walker teach you a lesson on the history of more Christmas songs.
Hey coyotes, it's finally December, and you know what that means. Christmas, and Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. You get the point. With all these holidays coming around this month, there are quite a few ways to get into the spirit. Today, we'll be focusing on Christmas music, and one song in particular. All I Want for Christmas Is You, the unforgettable hit by Mariah Carey, is the bane of retail workers across the country. No matter how redundant or enjoyable it is to you, the song is an undeniable classic and one of the most iconic tunes of the season. Now, I'm sure most of you know the song well, if not having memorized it already. But how did one of the most popular anthems of Christmas come to be? The song is co-written and co-produced by Carey and Walter Al-Hassanif, who started off as Whitney Houston's arranger and has co-produced and co-written many of Carey's hits, including One Sweet Day and Hero. He also won a 1999 Grammy Award for co-producing Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On. The pair wrote it back in the summer of 1994, with the goal of making a song that was an up-tempo Christmas track in the style of Phil Spector's girl group productions of the 60s. They said they achieved their goal, creating a very fun and memorable song. Too memorable, in fact. Walter said in 2014 that the arrangement was actually quite simple. While a bit too simple for his own taste at the time, he credits the simplicity of the melody to why it is so palatable and memorable. Since the time it was conceived, the song has gone on to inspire plenty of music videos and covers. It's reached the top of the charts in countries across the world. Carey says, "We wanted to make a modern classic, and that's kind of been the theme with the song from the beginning." Well, she succeeded, as generations onwards will have the song stuck in their heads, for better or for worse.
Wow, I hear that song from a whole new perspective now. Before we move on, let's give it to Amanda Lee for the announcements.
Thanks so much, Chase. Good morning, Castaic. My name is Amanda Lee, and welcome to this week's announcements. Let's not waste any more time and get right into it. Starting off, I would like to congratulate all our choir and band for their amazing performance at yesterday's winter concert. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Anyways, this is for anyone who's taking an ICANN class from COC. If you haven't already, please return your ICANN textbooks and binders to school next week. Again, only ICANN textbooks and binders, nothing else. Additionally, our school's virtual Zenden has been updated, so please go check it out. There are tons of cool and helpful resources on there. And as for club news, here are the dates and times for the meetings. The Art Club meets every Monday at 1 p.m. and our CHS Debate Club every Tuesday from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Journalism is now every Thursday at 1 p.m. and the Anime Club meets every Friday, also at 1 p.m. The Castaic Red Cross Club will be meeting today at lunch. And finally, the Castaic Sports Club is looking for new members, so please contact them if you're interested in joining. And for some exciting news, a new elective is coming spring 2021. It's called Yes, I Can. If you are interested in joining, please email Mrs. Kazan, Mrs. Kennedy, or Mr. Hodge. And to wrap up announcements, all entries for ASC's holiday coloring and cookie decorating contest are due today. Please submit your creations, and we can't wait to see who wins. Anyways, that just about wraps it up. You can always find all these announcements on the Daily Bulletin. Now, back to you, Chase.
Woo! Whole lot of stuff to look forward to next week. Now, while that segment was going on, I had a lot of time to think about the song All I Want for Christmas Is You, and I realized that there's a lot I don't know about the holidays. Let's take it over to Torin Rikers to give you the holiday trivia segment.
Christmas spirit?
I think it was like some magical power or something. I honestly don't remember. I don't really listen to Christmas music that much.
Christmas lights?
It was like ornaments, right? I think, but I'm not completely sure.
Eggnog.
I would want to say it's nutmeg, but I don't think that's it.
Polar Express.
Oh, Polar Express, bro.
Whoa! The more you know, the more you mistletoe. That doesn't make any sense, but it rhymes, so it works. Anyways, during the holidays, everyone's sweet tooth grows. Andy Rubio is gonna make something that will definitely quench your chocolatey desires.
Good morning, Coyotes. Today we're making holiday sugar cookies. You will need sour cream, salt, butter, 2 eggs, sugar, flour, measuring utensils, 1 bowl, and a cutting board. If you want to get a little bit more festive with your cookies, you can add some red and green food coloring, sprinkles, and cookie cutters. Turn on your oven to 350 degrees. Next, cream together your 1 stick of butter and sugar. Next, add your 1/2 cup of sour cream. Then crack it and add your 2 eggs and vanilla extract. Now it's time to add our dry ingredients. First, add your 3 cups of flour and 1½ teaspoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and salt. Then mix together till it becomes really doughy. This part is optional, but since it's a holiday season, I split my dough into 2 and added red and green food coloring. Then cut them up into cute little stars. Once you're done, it's time to pop them into the oven. Once the time is up, place them on a cooling rack. You can decorate them however you like, but I added chocolate with white sprinkles, but you don't have to. And they're done! They tasted amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!
Yum, she really wrapped that up nicely. Speaking of wrapping, I've never been able to wrap a Christmas present. Luckily, Amanda Lee is here to teach us how.
My trouble is Christmas. I just don't understand. Instead of feeling happy, I feel sort of let down. I know how you feel about all this Christmas business. Getting depressed and all that. It happens to me every year.
Hey Coyotes! Today I'm going to be showing you how to wrap gifts in honor of the holiday season. To start, grab some festive wrapping paper and lay it on a flat surface. Cut the sides around the gift. Once you have a good sized piece of paper, wrap the sides around the gift and tape the middle like so. Then, take in the 2 sides and crease the edges so you can fold it over. Make sure to cut off the little tag at the end. Tape to secure and repeat on the other side. Add a pretty ribbon with a bow and you're done. Reporting for Good Morning Castaic, my name is Amanda Lee.
I really have learned a lot this episode. To wrap it up, let's look into the future and learn about what the weather will be like next week.
Good morning, Coyotes. Hope you're all having a good Friday. So let's get started because this week is a chilly one. Today we have a high of 66 with a low of 43. Saturday we have a high of 70 with a low of 52. Sunday with the highest temperature of this week is a 73 with a low of 50. Monday has a high of 70 with a low of 48. Both Tuesday and Wednesday have a high of 70 with lows of 46. Thursday has a high of 70 and a low of 48. And last of all, Friday with a high of 72 and a low of 48. Make sure to keep cozy during McBreak Coyotes. Back to you, Chase.
Thanks, Jacob. Well, that brings this season of Good Morning Castaic to an end. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at GM Castaic. You will find extra content there that we don't have on our shows. You can also watch replays of our episodes on our YouTube channel. Happy holidays, Coyotes! See you next year.